All right, so this is the project. It says North America, but it's not really for North America. It's just going to be a project. Basically, you're going to be showing me, based on these two images right here, what the difference is. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. What the difference is between a limited and unlimited government. So you'll put type of government limited, type of government unlimited, and then I'll get into the instructions for what you're going to do after that. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit better. There we go. That's better. Okay, so it's a little blurry. Let me see what I can do here. Give me a second. Okay, so Face Off. This project's called Face Off. It's literally one of my favorite projects ever in the entire world. You're going to design an image emphasizing the differences between limited and unlimited government. Okay? Basically, it's going to show you, you're going to be completing a visual display that answers the question, and this is really important. This is the question you're trying to answer. How does living in a limited or unlimited government affect a citizen's life? So how does living in a limited government like we have in the United States versus an unlimited government like, say, China or Russia or Cuba affect how a citizen lives, and how does it affect their life? Okay. You will add details to the faces of two different citizens right here, right? So this will be limited, this will be unlimited. So on your sheet, you'll write in pencil, let me find a pencil here, limited and unlimited, right? Limited and unlimited, okay? And then there's two different faces, right? So you're going to be adding details to the faces of two different citizens, one who lives under a limited government and the other who lives in an unlimited government, okay? So there's two faces, one for limited, one for unlimited. You're going to describe what these people would feel, think, and experience. That's how you're going to show me that you understand the difference between limited and unlimited. Is you're going to show me how do you feel living in the USA in terms of like what you see? You have more freedoms and rights, right? But someone in an unlimited government, show me how they would feel, think, and experience that type of government. So your visuals should be written for an adult audience. Basically, just make this project to be explanatory or detailed enough to where it's, if someone was unfamiliar with the ideas of a limited and unlimited government, then they would be able to understand what those types of governments are based on your picture and how someone would feel living in that type of government, okay? It should demonstrate a clear understanding of the characteristics of each type of government and the effects each has on a person's experience living there. You will use the materials and ideas you learned throughout the unit to complete the project. So like your limited/unlimited notes, the government continuum, etc. Okay? Requirements. Here's where it gets fun, okay? Here's the question again. How does living in a limited versus unlimited government affect a person's life? Okay? Limited versus unlimited affect a citizen's life. You must contain one of each of these elements, okay, for both types of government. So you're going to need all of these. You'll need a speech bubble, an ear quote, an eye picture with caption, nose word, thought bubble, and baseball cap emblem. Let me kind of explain what that's going to look like. So the speech bubble literally will look something like this. And remember, you're doing this per person. So like you can do this, like a little circles with like a speech bubble and something that they would say living in that type of government, okay? Like if they're in an unlimited government, they would say something along the lines of, I feel so oppressed because I can't speak my mind and I don't have the freedom of speech. Something like that, right? Ear quote would be something that they would hear. So you could draw like an ear, and then you could draw circles and then tell me what they would hear. And make sure you're labeling these too. So What is this one? This one, speech. This one is ear or here. There we go, ear. And then there's a nose word. So nose would be nose. Have y'all ever heard someone say, oh my gosh, it smells like Christmas? Can you really smell Christmas? No. But the smell of Christmas kind of reminds you of like pine cones, or it reminds you of Christmas trees, or some type of like spice or something, right? So this is kind of the same. Like, what is this going to what would this kind of be like? This one's kind of difficult. You could also do, how are you going to breathe change? How does he, she breathe change? So like an action. What can they do to change their government? What can they do to change their life? Okay, so that's nose. The thought bubble is going to be what they're thinking. I'm just going to draw like a little light. What they're thinking. Thought. Oops. Right? And then show me what they're thinking. What would they be thinking? And then the baseball cap. You can put the baseball cap here, or you could put it down here, like a baseball cap. And then you have to draw a symbol on the baseball cap that represents that. For example, like Nazi Germany was a dictatorship, right? So like if you drew out some type of symbol for that, or you drew out maybe the symbol for China or the symbol for Cuba or something like that, that shows, or you could even do like freedom with a cross through it, right? Because they don't have a lot of freedom. Does that make sense? And this is the emblem or the symbol. Okay? You're going to do that for both sides. Make sure it's colored. You draw images. It's nice and tidy. This is a test grade. It's a project grade. So make sure that you do this very well. And this is going to be due 9/20 next Friday. Okay? What? Yeah, you'll have plenty of time. All right, and that's it.